doing it now.
We're doing it. We're doing it live.
We're doing it live.
Live on television.
I guess I should full screen this. There we go. So I can actually fucking see.
Yeah, fair. I guess I should have changed my OBS settings before I started the stream, but fuck it, we're doing it live.
Here we are.
You can't swear within the first, what is it, like 5 minutes or whatever on
Not,
YouTube, and
I'm
then
not
they
getting
cry at you.
monetized anyway.
Yeah, how dare you?
It should be.
They cry
Yeah.
at you.
Think of the children that watch your stream, Alex.
I
Think of
specifically
them.
I specifically put in my YouTube videos this stream is not made for children, so that's their fault. It specifically
It's
says,
because I'm here.
is this video made for children?
Yeah.
No.
I say no, and it says reason, and I say because Connor exists.
Because Connor is alive on this planet.
Because Connor has to tell people in his neighborhood that he cannot be within 500 yards of a school. Anyway,
I ain't done nothing. I ain't done nothing that they can prove.
Yeah, nothing they can prove, right?
I like the ongoing joke about Connor being like some incestuous pedophile for no reason.
Yeah, I don't know why that's what we've got, but and I'm not really happy about it. But I guess this is the
Yeah,
world
maybe we
live in.
shouldn't keep doing it.
Well, it's okay. Connor either has to be an incestuous pedophile or the horse, but he can choose.
He can be the horse. That's better than that.
Well, yeah.
At least the horse is like
identity.
everybody. Well, at least the horse, like everybody's kind of on the same page. Like it's not like, wait, really?
Oh, like, yeah, huh? Wait, what?
What's up, Zach?
Because like the horse thing is the horse thing is something that like is just kind of amusing if you drop it. Yeah, but like the whole like weird incestuous pedophile thing is like if you just like drop that in a casual conversation, people are like, "Wait, what the fuck are you talking about?"
Huh?
So, because this is going on my YouTube at some point, Connor being a horse is a inside joke. Connor being an incestuous pedophile is not a real thing.
I can confirm he is not.
Yeah. He can't be
I
both.
am not
He has to
being
choose
held
one or the
captive.
other.
I am safe and sound.
Although, if you watch the
that's
other tier
hard
lists
to
we have
choose
done with
between the
Connor,
two.
if you watch the other tier list we did with Connor, you might not believe him on the not being an incest thing, but it's fine.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
It was a haha funny.
I'm so amused.
It was a mildly in poor taste joke.
Anyway,
as is most of the things that I say.
Anyway, we're already like 3 minutes into this. I haven't even started fucking going. Hi guys.
Yeah, we just have this list.
We had to make sure everyone knows.
If it's not terribly obvious, we're doing a fast food tier list because I have lost control of my life and my bowels. So.
I would hope so.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got that IBS?
It's because I literally bought every single one of these fast food places before we started, and I ate all of it, and now I became inflated until I was big and round, and now I'm an allegory for inflation in the United States market.
Wow.
Anyway.
Keep going.
Whoo! Good start.
Yeah, we're losing a little bit, aren't we?
We never had it, Zach. We never had it.
God, you got me there. But up.
Alright, gamers, before we spiral, you guys want to just pick something randomly, and we'll do it like we did with the Minecraft parodies, where we go Connor, Zach, me, and we each just pick a place and then we rank it?
Sure, why not? Orders for losers.
Sure. I mean, that me saying the order we're gonna do it in is kind of it being.
No, I mean like doing it from just like top left to bottom right is for losers. Like just pick, just randomly pick.
Who wants to rank Culver's first, right?
Yeah, who gives a shit about Culver's?
Yeah. Anyway, Connor, pick your first one.
All right, let's start on the most important note of them all and say that Burger King is straight A to S, and I will take no prisoners on that.
So we're starting strong, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, we are.
We're starting with a hot topic. I
Yep.
lost a viewer for that. I went from 2 viewers to 1. Thank you, Connor.
I'm telling you. I'm
Sorry,
telling
cool.
you. They can't accept the truth. They're like Tom Cruise.
It's
All
so
right.
fucking funny.
So we're starting with Burger King then.
Burger
Yeah.
King gets a solid A.
Wait, Connor, what's your ranking?
A to S.
At what S?
A to S. I'd probably go
Uh,
A. In all honesty, I just did that because I wanted to piss off one of 2 viewers.
Yeah, I'll slap it in A.
Yeah, I would like to say the reason Burger King gets such a high ranking from me
Chicken
is
sandwich.
because of the broiled burgers. Because like you
Absolutely.
can taste that smoke.
And also
no
chicken
other
sandwich.
no other restaurant has that.
Yeah, the thing about Burger King is that Burger King's burgers are way better than pretty much any other fast food I can think of. That's like legitimately fast food, like your McDonald's and like Wendy's and stuff like that. And then on top of that, their fries, when they're fresh, are really good.
Ooh.
Any other time, they're terrible. They are
Mhm.
absolutely like the worst. But when they're fresh, they are amazing.
You are absolutely correct, sir.
One of the only things I remember from Burger King is when I had it as a kid. I forgot that they had pickles on it, so I didn't ask for no pickles, and I don't like pickles because I'm a fucking child. So I took it off, and then when I was going to
It's okay, I don't like pickles either.
when I was going to throw my food away, the lady looks up to me and she says, "Just so you know, you can ask to have the pickles off, sweetie." And I'm like, "Thank you."
The pickles.
You're like, this has changed my life.
I was considering just sitting there being like, but if I don't, my dad will beat me.
Wow, that's a
Your
dark
trauma.
turn.
Anyway, Zach, move on to something else so we don't have to talk about Burger King.
Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box. What are you thinking for the box? Because I want to put it in C tier.
Give me your thoughts, Zach.
So I really like Jack in the Box, but I will give it a solid B because I don't think it's that great, but I like that they have multiple.
What was that, Zach?
So I like Jack in the Box, but I can understand that a lot of people might not. I like that they have a variety of things, so I'm going to give it a solid B.
Yeah, they're mini tacos.
I can see that.
I like the variety. I don't like them, but I like the variety.
I've had 2 things at Jack in the Box, and both of them were passable. So if we're doing this on a sheer like American grading scale, I would give it a C.
Yeah, I would also give it a C.
Because that's like a passing grade.
Yeah, like the food I've had there, which is mostly burgers, and I think one time I had their tacos. I definitely had their tacos once. But I definitely don't think it's a B tier restaurant.
Okay, so I will not contest that.
I'm glad that
Wow.
you're being passive.
All right.
Burger
Well,
King
I mean, like, okay, I've had maybe like 3 things. I don't care enough to contest it.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Is like, it's fine. It's the most fine.
Yeah, like there's some in here where like if you told me to put it lower, I just wouldn't. But like Jack in the Box definitely feels like a C tier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be funny if we're like grading these off of like the actual like health scores they would get.
Yeah, the Michelin stars.
Yeah. I feel like Jack in the Box would also get a C. There's never been a Jack in the Box I went into that was clean. It's always at least dirty.
Well, if that was the case, then like KFC would be like Z tier.
Yeah.
Like fucking KFC. I've never been in a KFC that didn't look like someone was just shot there.
Speaking of being shot, let's do KFC next.
Yeah, baby. KFC, I would absolutely give a solid B tier. Their food is great. Everything else is bad. Like, it's not even a question. Everything else is bad. Their food is great.
Zach, what do you have to say?
So I don't think their chicken is that like to die for, right? I think it's kind of gross.
Oof.
Yeah, this is not a personal attack. I mean, I
Yeah.
recognize that a lot of people like KFC, and that's totally valid.
It's
Um,
okay to be wrong.
yeah, it's okay. Yeah, sure. I would put it in C, but you can be the tiebreaker.
Ooh, I don't want to be the tiebreaker because I like everything about KFC except for their chicken.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
exactly.
Yeah,
Interesting.
their chicken is too greasy, and it like leaves like a weird film in my mouth that just like makes me
Mm.
not want it.
Well, so
Like
here's the
I'll have like a
question.
drumstick or two before I start feeling ill.
So
Here's the
like the
question.
chicken.
Here's the real question.
Mhm.
Would you rate it better or worse than Jack in the Box?
I would rate it better than Jack in the Box, but not by
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's worth going into B. I feel like it's high
Yeah,
C
I would put it
like
in C
above Jack
with
in the
Jack in the
Box.
Box.
Put it like high C, top of C tier.
Yeah, I'll put it at
Yeah,
top of
okay.
C tier for now.
I'm fine with that.
I
I
will
can live with
say
that.
one thing I like about KFC is the Mountain Dew flavor they got. If you've had it,
Ooh.
It's
Yeah, I'm
it's
just
honey
like every
flavored
time I've
and it's
gotten
weird.
chicken, it's what flavored?
Honey flavored. It tastes like an
Ooh,
energy drink, but like good. Because I
that's
think
fun.
energy drinks taste rotten. I think they're awful.
Yeah,
yeah, I've never had an energy drink that I was a fan of.
Yeah. Anyway, Connor,
yeah. See.
you're back up top.
Oh God. Well, let's just keep it on the trend of things that I personally love, and do Wingstop.
Ooh.
Good pick. Good pick.
We have all been eating a lot of Wingstop recently. At least me and
A
I
Zach
would
tier,
have.
easy A tier.
I would put Wingstop in S tier all day, but I understand
No.
that
I agree. I
I am
agree.
a human being
S tier. S
and I
tier.
have opinions. It is
Wingstop is S
straight
tier.
S for me.
I will say two things. They've recently added dark meat to their menu by adding chicken thighs.
Mm.
And
Fine, it's diversity. You don't have to eat it.
for that, I'm gonna put it into S tier because I think that's fucking wonderful.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I love the
Wingstop
innovation.
is so good, dude. I
Yeah,
just I
like
love them.
like Wingstop is surprisingly good to me.
And like
Me-
the thing about Wingstop is that the people that I've met that don't like Wingstop are like either they don't like their fries or they say that like the wings are too small, right? And I'm like, here's the thing about Wingstop, right? Wingstop is not Buffalo Wild Wings, right? Buffalo Wild Wings is like Walmart, and Wingstop is like the mom and pop shop that you can go to, and like sometimes they have like a good a good month, sometimes they have a bad month, sometimes their wings are really big and nice, and sometimes they're really small and pathetic, but like the fact that there is that variation shows me that like they're human, and it's not just like this like horrible nightmare corporation of like perfect consistency where you're like, what the fuck are you guys doing behind the curtains that like
Oh, on the
make all of
whole.
this that like make all of this like completely consistent every time.
Yeah. And on the whole, everything at Wingstop is good.
Yeah,
Except for their
I've
booty
never had
fries.
something. Yeah, that's yeah. If you go to Wingstop, you get their regular fries.
Yeah, I don't like their voodoo fries, but that's because it's like it's ranch, cheese sauce, and the seasoning on top of fries,
Yeah.
and at that point it's just too much.
Yeah.
But like other than that, like every single flavor I've had, I love. Their garlic
Yep.
parmesan is very good. It's very easy to mess up garlic parmesan, which is like surprising because it's two things.
Yeah.
Parmesan and garlic. Their Hawaiian is one of my favorite flavors actually. It's very good.
Yeah. Back before they had Hawaiian, they just had teriyaki.
Yeah.
That was my favorite flavor by far. And
So
then they
good.
got rid of it and they swapped it for Hawaiian, which sucks to me because I really like the teriyaki and I'm not a huge fan of the Hawaiian. But I just switched to original hot, and original hot is the tits. So
It
I
is.
think buffalo's a great flavor.
yeah,
All right, Zach.
it's just
Pick something.
Um, Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin'
Dunkin'
Donuts.
Donuts. I was worried about putting Dunkin' Donuts and Krispy Kreme on here because I don't consider them fast food, but Dunkin' Donuts was on the list, and Connor brought up Krispy Kreme.
I brought up Krispy Kreme because Dunkin' Donuts thing about Dunkin' Donuts is I've had Dunkin' Donuts only a couple times, and it just feels like very B tier to me.
Yeah, and
Like,
they're very inconsistent to me. Like it's hard to
yeah,
find a Dunkin' that does it right because when you do, it's good donuts. But when they don't, it's like almost too heavy. Like they just made it wrong.
I would
sure.
agree that in theory Dunkin' Donuts would be like an S tier, but the fact that they have no consistency makes it like probably a B.
Yeah, I'm fine with putting it as our first B.
Yeah,
Um,
they just it just feels like a B to me. Like the other ones, like I have like solid reasons, and like Dunkin' Donuts, I'm just like I just feel in my heart and my soul, I feel B tier.
all right, I'm gonna throw a wrench into the works, right? Del Taco.
Del Taco. Oh, oh man, I want to put Del Taco in C tier,
I want to put
but
it in F tier.
I'm fine with F tier.
Zach, do you have any oppositions?
Put it in D because I like their chicken. Funny enough.
Yeah, it's weird because
Hmm.
I can find like two or three things I'd eat on there. But like Alex got that party pack, right? And I had one of the
Yeah,
burritos and it was
that's true.
quite
That's
possibly
true.
one of the most rancid things I've eaten in a
Yeah, that
while.
burrito was
Items,
not
and it's
great.
not their actual like Mexican food.
Yeah, it's like Tex-Mex but
Oh,
fast food,
yeah.
right? It's weird. But like they have really good fries. So like when I was a kid, and God, this just unlocked a memory for me of getting like one of those kid toys at Del Taco, and it's a little skeleton encased in plastic that's supposed to look like the outer casing of like a dinosaur. And it
Mm-hmm.
was really cool, and that's the only thing I remember about that fucking Del Taco was getting that dinosaur. Um, but yeah, I think the food is a D tier, except their fries are really good, but it's like compared to a lot of the other fries on this list, it's not even that good comparatively.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just like I have very little memory of Del Taco. I remember not liking it, but you brought up on Sunday when Alex got like the party pack, and I'm just like, yeah, yeah, that was bad, wasn't it?
Yeah, because like it's not refried beans. It's just beans and fluid and cheese.
Yeah, it's
And
not
if you get
refried
a
beans; it's just hot
and if you
beans.
get a bean, if you get a part of the burrito that's just beans, it's gross. And if you get a part with it with cheese, the cheese kind of overtakes the flavor and it's palatable.
Yeah, it's just kind of like weird and sludgy and
Not
not
very
good.
good. Yeah.
Well, so I agree with that.
All
I
right,
guess it's
Connor.
my turn, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, should I continue with the things that I like? How about we not continue with the things that I like and let's do In and Out Burger.
Ooh, this is gonna make all one
All
person
one.
here. All one person, which is just me monitoring my stream through Twitch. Shout out to
Yeah.
me, by the way. Very neutral because I don't care where you put this.
Yeah, I would put In and Out probably right behind KFC and C tier.
Zach, your opinion?
So I actually had an out for the first time like a month ago.
Okay.
Um, and I think the burgers are like fine, right? Like they're high tier fast food burgers. The
All
fries
right.
are rancid.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I hate them.
Yep.
There's
Um,
only two good things at In-N-Out, and that's the burgers and the shakes.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I would put it a D, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm
Let's
willing to
do it.
put it above
Fuck
Del
In and Out
Taco
Burger.
because I fucking hate Del Taco. I don't think it deserves to be below Del Taco though, just because the
Yeah,
fries
yeah.
Yeah.
aren't awful. It's just not great.
I just like I remember when I went to California, like everybody does, the first time they go to California, they go to In and Out Burger.
And they get
And
hats and they get like the weird off-menu stuff.
well, and I went to In and Out Burger and we just like did the drive-through because we were like fucking I don't need to go inside of a fast food place to get fast. I'm just going to do the drive-through. And we did that and we got it and we ate it and unanimously across the board my entire family was like, "Eh,
Yeah.
it's like it's no better than anything that we could get at home, right? It's no better than Five Guys. It's no better than like even like Burger
McDonald's.
King or McDonald's. It's like fine.
Yeah, it's very much like I'm surprised it's getting as big as it is. I feel like it should have
Exactly.
just stayed in like California, because now that it's expanding out here to Colorado, like people are making huge like deals out of it, and there was a huge 8-hour line. But like now that like people have had it, only people who still
Yeah.
enjoy it are going to keep coming back, and I don't think that's
Yeah.
a lot of people.
My friend was hyping it up, and she was like, "I'm gonna take you, I'm gonna take you," and then she took me, and the fries tasted like cardboard. The burgers literally had
Yeah.
no flavor to them, and
Yep.
I was like,
Yeah.
"There is nothing good about this. Why do you like it?"
Yeah, I absolutely I agree. I'm just like it's like the most like whatever food that I've ever had in my life, and I'm like, how did this become a thing? Like,
Yeah.
what happened?
It's very much like a local thing, because back when I lived in California, like you talk to people and they were so decisive. It was either In and Out is the best thing you've ever had, or it's literally the worst fast food restaurant, and there's
Yeah,
no in between. Like nobody says they're
yeah,
just okay unless they're not from
yeah,
California, because you need to have an opinion on
yeah,
it when you live there.
yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
you know what this
I
makes me
just
want to
like
do?
what's up?
This makes me want to do a soda tier list, and I'll throw Cactus
Ooh,
Cooler in there because it is literally the best soda I've ever had. But you can only find it in California and eastern parts of Colorado. That's the only places I found them.
wow. All right,
Yeah,
that's
but like Cactus
interesting.
Cooler is quite possibly the best soda I've ever had. Anyway,
Mm.
that's for another day. We can keep ranting about how bad In-N-Out Burger is.
Yeah, I just like I can't even think of like another thing where it's like if the most average thing, everyone just decided to go apeshit about it.
Yeah, I think this is probably the worst burger place on here, and I'm saying that with Wendy's here.
Actually, I can't think of it. It's like In-N-Out Burger, like the hype around In-N-Out Burger is like if someone was like if like there was like a cult of personality around like regular Cheerios, like not even like the honey Cheerios, like regular bone dry Cheerios, and someone and like a bunch of people were like, "This is the best shit, dude. It's the best cereal in the world." Like I don't even know why you'd eat anything else, and then you eat it and you're like, it just tastes like
Oats.
wheat.
Yeah. It tastes like cereal.
Yeah,
And
it's
of
like
course,
it tastes generally like what I would expect cereal to taste like. It doesn't. It's not unique in any way. It's not exciting. It's just kind of whatever.
being a cereal expert yourself,
Yeah,
you can be the judge on that.
yeah,
Anyway, that's enough In-N-Out shaming. Although I
yeah.
really
Fuck
enjoy
in and
it.
out.
Zach,
Alright, let's do Arby's because I just ordered it.
they have
Oh
the
man,
meats, and that is an easy S tier. Next one. All right, let's talk about Arby's.
Well,
Sorry.
yeah, I want to hear Connor's thoughts on Arby's.
I don't know if I'd give it an S tier, but I'd definitely give it an A tier. It's like it's better than Burger King. Absolutely.
Yeah, I would put it in. I would put it in the highest A.
I'd put yeah.
You guys are really gonna make me do this to my baby.
I
All right.
am. I am
Well,
gonna
So
make
I
I
don't
you
think
do it.
understand.
that it deserves an S spot, but
I
I
just like
I
I don't
will
think it's on the
say.
same tier as like Wingstop is the thing.
yeah.
I will say one thing. I understand that the price difference makes it a lot lower in a lot of people's eyes, but they give out coupons regularly, and I think the fact that it's that like it's not as expensive usually when I go and get it makes me want to put it in S tier. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I do really like Arby's. Don't get me wrong. I don't think
Mhm.
I've ever been to Arby's and had a bad time. I just like it. I don't like love it. I'm like it's really good, and I look forward to going to it. But I'm not like
You
it.
know,
It doesn't like it capture my imagination.
to be fair, every time I've gone to Arby's, I get the exact same thing,
Yeah.
and that might be the fault of like the fact that like that's the reason why I like it so much is because I get a beef and cheddar combo with curly fries and a Coke and a
Hmm.
root beer, I mean. And it's like
Yeah.
that's all I get there. I've had their mozzarella sticks because you get them for the 2 can dine for 10, which I usually just split with somebody. And that's it. I've had the well,
Yeah.
actually I've had the Jamocha shakes, I've had the Orange Dream shake, and they're both good. But like I've
Yeah.
never had their gyros, I've never had their meat mountain, which I've never had their smoked brisket sandwich. Um,
Oh,
and
actually, no. You bring up a great point. It doesn't get S tier because it made Meat Mountain.
you're you're right. And I wasn't gonna say it's because it might have been the worst choice of any fast food restaurant to market something called the Meat Mountain and just put every single meat they own on a sandwich and say, okay, eat it, you fucking fat freaks. You're a
It's like the
freak.
It's like, what was the thing at like Burger King where they were just like, it's like 4 burgers on a single bun, and you're just like, why? Why would you fucking do this?
Oh, was that the fucking 1 pounder burger they did for a while? Because their but fucking steaks are
Stroke.
yeah. Does anyone smell toast here? Okay, we can't do this again. Um, their patties are quarter pounder, so like it would be four
Yeah,
for a pound. So it's probably their 1 pounder they did.
yeah, it was something like that. It was just like, it was like, why? It's so much food.
Yeah, it's not good.
Well, and it's like no one was asking for this. I can bet you no one was asking for this.
All right, all right. I'm done having Arby's name smeared. I want to smear something else, and it's a little known place called Firehouse Subs.
I tried on Firehouse Subs, man. I really did. I
I don't
really
want to
did.
make any firefighters upset, especially because you do a great service to our people. But fucking
Absolutely.
F tier instantly.
I hard agree. I really tried. My
Wait, so
my
you've
my
never actually had
brother.
them? What's wrong with them?
Huh?
Sorry, I interrupted Connor. I said I don't know what's wrong with them because I've never had them. What's up?
Oh, they're just bad. I think all sub places are F tier, but I'm willing to put Firehouse at the bottom of F tier, just because I've tried multiple times to have Firehouse, and no
Me
matter what I
too.
get, the bread is gross, the meat is plasticky. Like I've even had tried getting one of their cheesesteaks, which I was like, oh, it's a cheesesteak. How could they fuck it up? It I almost vomited from it. It was gross.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to Firehouse, like to me, it's one of those things where it's like it's not that it's the most bad, right? Firehouse is not the most bad. It's just the least good. It's just like there's nothing I can see in Firehouse that I'm like, yes, I am there for that. Like, I have tried. My brother loves Firehouse. My dad loves Firehouse, and I can't. I see nothing in it.
I think I'm gonna preemptively do this just because I know where it's going, and we can just leave it there. And if we think of something worse than Firehouse, which
Yeah,
I don't
God
see
forbid.
anything on here worse than Firehouse, but
Excuse you, Subway exists.
I have 2 things that I would put worse than Firehouse, but I don't think anyone's going to agree with me on
well,
those two
Connor,
things. So.
Oh
it
yeah,
is
pick
it
because I'm curious.
it is your turn, so pick one of them.
All right, Little Caesars.
Ooh, you are breaking my heart, actually.
I genuinely hate Little Caesars. It's not good. It is not good to me.
I will say one thing. The last time I had Little Caesars was like 5 years ago. I don't have a hat in this race. I literally am just sitting here like, what do I remember about Little Caesars? It's hot, it's ready, it's $5. It's me when I was
Pizza,
16,
pizza.
you know? Zach, would you like to weigh in on this?
Yeah, I put it in F.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it above Firehouse for now, but that's hazard to change. Because I
This
don't
is like
think it's as bad as Firehouse. Just from like the
this.
fact that like I can eat food at Little Caesars without like being like I hate it here because they have that cheesy bread, that crazy bread, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Oh no,
I
check
could eat
that.
crazy bread all day.
Check that. There's 3 things that I would put lower than Firehouse. Sorry.
No worries. Why don't you do those your next three after
Sure, why
yeah,
not?
after we do the rotation. So Zach.
Also,
Oh wait, never
it
mind.
comes to my it comes to my mind that like this list is both like the most predictable standard list of all time and also like the least predictable standard list of all time. So this is an interesting mix.
Yeah, it all comes down to like the preferences of three people.
Yeah.
You know, which is hilarious because I'm sure like if people cared and they were like watching this shit, they'd be like, "Oh, why don't you put this higher? Why don't you put that higher? Del Taco's my favorite," and I would ban them from my stream immediately because they're speaking blasphemy. Um,
Because they're wrong.
because they're wrong, and people can't be wrong and watching me at the same time.
You're not allowed to be wrong on the internet.
Let me write up a card real quick and say Del Taco enjoyers do not interact. Anyway, Zach, please pick it so I stop spiraling.
Chick-fil-A hurt me good.
Cool. So this is going in the C tier.
Chick-fil-A, based purely on their food, I would put it in A tier. No questions asked.
Yeah, me too.
If you care about politics, then I mean it's like straight F.
Yeah. So.
Well, we're going by food, I
Yeah,
think.
If we're going by food, I would put it hard A.
But
Yeah.
hard opinion, I have not had something at Chick-fil-A that I actually enjoy aside from their lemonade.
Really?
Really, I've had sandwiches, I've had nuggets, I've had fucking. I think that's all they serve there.
I think that is all they serve there. They have the fries. They have the waffle fries that
Their
everybody
waffle
likes.
fries are okay, but I would put them on the par with Del Taco. So I really want to give Chick-fil-A either a C or a B. I don't think I want to put it in A.
Put them in B. I'm fine with
Put them
B.
in B.
Do we think it's better than Dunkin?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's better than Dunkin'.
All right, I will go off of like B is my choice. So where it goes in B is you guys' choice. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right, let's do something spicy. Spicy. Whataburger. Whataburger.
Whataburger. I've had a Whataburger maybe twice, and it was good. It was a good burger. I'd probably put it in like high B, low A tier.
Zach, have you had Whataburger?
I think Zach died.
Zach is dead. Crab rave. Anyway, Zach is probably grabbing his food, and we just didn't hear him.
I'm back.
Yeah.
What's up?
We're ranking Whataburger.
I've never had it.
Cool. I didn't think so. It's going in B above Dunkin', but I probably think it's worse than Chick-fil-A for you, huh, Connor?
From what I remember, I'd put it above Chick-fil-A.
Okay, I'm cool with that. From what I've had of Whataburger, which was like one time when I was in fucking Missouri or whatever.
Yeah.
It was fine.
Yeah, it was good.
I don't
I was
have.
like, yeah, it was good.
I don't.
I
have
had no qualms.
I don't really have a horse in this race either.
Yeah, I had no qualms with the Whataburger.
Yeah, the burger was what, as they say.
I feel like if this was like an actual stream that like a significant number of people watched, the whole Burger King thing, they would be flipping their absolute shit over.
Yeah. Well, we already know that somebody was watching, but as soon as we put Burger King in A, they left.
That's true.
Because we
That's
lost all
true.
credit as food critics.
That's fine. They can be wrong. It's okay.
Yeah. All right, Connor.
I'm the sane one.
Hit us with something worse than Firehouse.
I mean Wendy's, dude.
I'm glad we agree.
It's Wendy's.
I wanna put it in the lowest F tier because it's so bad.
I just like when I've gone to Wendy's, I go inside, right? Because my brother really likes Wendy's. I go inside, and I literally I get queasy just from the smell of Wendy's. Like it smells awful, and I can't smell fucking anything. And I walk into a Wendy's, and I just can't fucking handle it.
Yeah. My mom, my brother, they both really like Wendy's. But like I just remember getting the 4 for 4 every time, and there's just an unreasonable amount of mayo on my burger. The bacon is gross. The burger is square. I don't actually care about that part, but like for something that claims to be fresh, never frozen, generally my burgers are always cold.
Yeah, I just like.
Would you like to throw your hat into this Wendy's qualm?
So I don't mind Wendy's, if only because I like their nuggets. But I'll put it in like a low D.
In fairness, I have never had Wendy's nuggets. I have only had their burgers,
I
and
I've
didn't know
I
had
these were
Wendy's
good.
eat
nuggets.
them.
I have had Wendy's nuggets because they're in the 4 for 4, and I feel like that puts them lower on the list for me because I do not like Wendy's nuggets. I mean, honestly, I just don't like chicken at all, really. So like my opinions are probably pretty bad when it comes to chicken anyway. So
So, oh,
what if we like split the difference and we put it right above Little
Little
Caesars,
Caesars.
top of F tier?
Sure. I mean,
No,
that's
I
not.
mean, I don't think it's as bad as Firehouse Subs. I can't put it in that same category, man.
But do you think it's better than Del Taco?
No, I think it's a low D.
I mean, I myself, I would never put it in anything above F tier, but I'm willing to compromise since there are multiple of us
But Connor, we're
and
the
put it in low
majority.
D.
The majority
That's
wants
true.
it in F.
Yeah,
That's
I
why
mean,
I'm
and you're the one
compromising and
who's in
saying top of
control.
F.
Yeah, you're the one who's in control, so I would put it in F. I would put it in fucking if there was a lower tier than F, I'd put it in that, but
Well, there is. It's called I Have No Clue, and it just splits so crazily. Like if one of us says S, one of us says F, one of us says C. That's where I'm putting the ones where we have no clue.
sure, sure.
But since we're saying D to F, I don't think it deserves the I Have No Clue tier.
Yeah. Well, I think top of F is fine.
All right, Zach, you're being
With
overruled.
with the understanding that top of F is close to bottom of D.
Yeah.
And
Like
besides, Firehouse is so far away that it's like it's not even the same category.
yeah, like Firehouse might as well be an F minus or Z tier.
Yeah. Well,
Anyway, did you pull out Wendy's, Connor?
I think I was Wendy's, yeah.
Yeah. Zach,
Oh boy.
please award us with something good.
Let's do Sonic.
Sonic.
Ooh,
Okay.
Sonic is tough for me. I'd put Sonic in. I probably either C or top of D is what I would do with Sonic. But
Sonic's
I
tough
know
for me
that I'm in
too
the
because
I'm in the minority.
the food is just all right, but the drinks are amazing.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean,
Yeah.
what was Connor's rank?
C or D.
Yeah,
C
I
or
put it
D.
in
Yeah,
C.
Mm.
I'm fine with C.
Yeah, I want to put it in B because I legitimately think it's better than Chick-fil-A, but also I have bad opinions about Chick-fil-A anyways. So I think it's better than Jack in the Box, but
Oh
not
yeah,
but I don't think we should put it above KFC.
sure, I agree with that.
You guys cool with that?
Yeah, I'll take
Yeah.
it.
All right, let's throw something crazy in here. Culver's.
Cool, Culver's. I have not had a lot of Culver's.
Wait, one
From
second.
what I've had of Culver's.
Becca's in the chat and she said that the onion rings taste like funnel cake for Sonic.
At Sonic?
I think so.
Uh
The chat's a little slow. But yeah, I have not had Sonic's onion rings. I usually just get either
neither
the
have I.
pancakes or the fries. So I cannot confirm nor deny that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I've never had that at Sonic. I haven't had Sonic very often, but just like when I've gone there, I've just been underwhelmed. But not like severely underwhelmed like In and Out or like Wendy's or anything like that.
Yeah. Alright, let's move on to Culver's now. Culver's is weird for me.
Yeah, go
Because
what's your opinion on Culver's?
I've been 2 to 3 times. It
Mhm.
feels more. It's weird. The one I went to in Missouri felt more like a grocery store than
Mhm.
an actual like a fast food restaurant.
Sure.
Because they mostly just sell their ice cream, like in like tubs, and that's what most people come
Yeah.
for. It's just like they get tubs of Culver's ice cream. But I had their
Mhm.
ice cream, and I didn't think they were that great. And they had the burgers, and I didn't think they were that great either. So I feel like it's almost on the same tier as Jack in the Box. I feel like I'd put it above Jack in the Box, but not better
Yeah.
than Sonic.
Yeah, I'd put it that's pretty much exactly where I'd put it, I think.
Zach, if you had Culver's.
I have, yeah. I'm in the same boat. I don't care either way for it.
All right, so Becca brought up cheese curds.
I
Culver's cheese
I
curds.
I cannot do cheese curds, so I'm out of that race.
I really like cheese curds, but I don't think it brings it up high enough to even compare with Sonic, you know?
Yeah, same.
Mm.
I feel like Culver's, I'm sorry, the jury's out. Y'all ain't from the Midwest, you know it, Becca.
I'm not from the Midwest. I'm
Nah.
from the North, baby, and in the North we got good food, and it ain't fucking Culver's.
Yeah, get fucked. Anyway, Connor.
All right, on the trifecta of things that are worse than Firehouse to me, we've got the classic Subway.
Oh, yeah. I am very
Subway's
much
just not
willing
good.
to put Subway below Firehouse as the new worse than the worst thing in F tier. I don't know what
There's just
Portillo's
like
is, Becca. I can't put Portillo's in it if none of the three of us have eaten it.
Portillos.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll put Portillo's in and it goes in the I have no clue tier. Give me 1 second. A little peek behind the screen here. I have to find an image. This actually looks like good food, but I have no fucking clue what it is, so.
I
There you
have
go,
no clue.
Becca.
Yeah,
It
we
goes
literally
in
have no clue.
it goes in worse than F tier because of you. That's what you get.
she's gonna slit our throats
I
on
hope so.
Saturday.
Anyway, back to Subway.
Subway is just not good. Subway is like an Anthony Fantano not good rating.
I've had one good thing at Subway, and that is their tuna. And now that I know what goes in their tuna, I no longer wish to eat at Subway.
Yeah, I mean, I liked their chicken when I used to go there, but I will say that I have not been to a Subway, and I have had numerous opportunities to do so. I have not been to a Subway of my own volition since high school.
Zach, what are your thoughts and feelings?
Yeah, Subway's a hard F.
Yeah. All right. Also, Becca
Fuck
offered to
Subway.
take us to Portillo's when we go visit her at college.
Absolutely. I'm super down.
Yeah, because that actually looks like good food.
I'm looking at their stuff. They have like this giant chocolate cake thing, and I'm like, I'd eat this giant chocolate cake thing.
Yeah, I mean, like honestly, I am hungry. So maybe I'll order something after this, but it's fine. Zach, please,
I,
pick something before I start drooling.
I think my favorite thing about this list so far is that there's like all the normal like fast food stuff, and then just like on the bottom right is just like the buffet style fucking sandwich places.
By the way, I hope you know Jersey Mike's and Jimmy John's are not going anywhere different than F tier. But we'll
No,
get to
I'll
that later.
confess to you, Jersey Mike's is built different.
Do you wanna pick
I'll
Jersey Mike's as our next one then?
Yeah, I'll fight you on Jersey Mike, sure.
All right, name
I
one
like Jersey
redeemable thing
Mike's.
about Jersey Mike's.
Their food isn't the type where it like sits out like all day. Like I think Jersey Mike's makes like genuinely good like fresh tasting sandwiches.
All right,
I've been to Jersey Mike's one time, and it was a good sandwich.
so here's the thing you
See?
have to convince me on. It is a sub place. Why should I get Jersey Mike's rather than just buying ingredients at a King Supers or some other place to buy ingredients and just
Because
making
it's
my own fucking
fast.
sandwich?
It's
Yeah, I feel
fast
like you're holding
food.
it to standards that you shouldn't be holding it to because that's
Look,
not how this works.
if I want
It's
the
like, why would I go to
convenience,
Burger King if I could make my own fucking burger? Like,
well, no.
obviously I could.
Here's the thing, right? Like, why would I want the convenience of somebody making a sandwich for me, right?
That's the whole point of this list, Alex.
No. Because like it's not convenient to make a burger. Nobody's going. I'm gonna ground my own chuck and make my own burger.
None of these
No, but
places
you can-
ground their own meat.
No, but I'm saying
You
like
can-
at home. But like at home, I
You
can just
can
like
buy
get
ground
sandwich
beef.
meats.
You know that, right?
No, Connor, I did not know ground beef existed. Thank you for bringing me on to this great
I
epiphany.
vote. I vote to
Meat
veto
has
your
ground.
decision for Jersey Mike's because I don't think you're treating it fairly.
I've had Jersey Mike's
So-
once. I think their
so-
bread is good, but that is it. And
So,
for
so
that,
your
I'm willing to
argument,
put it in D.
so your argument is that you could make a sub at home,
Yeah.
and it would be what, more convenient than going to Jersey Mike's?
No, it would be better because then like you can get exactly what you want in it, pay whatever you want, you know. I
Well,
see
but
how my
like,
argument's falling apart is the fact that Jersey Mike's you can also put whatever the fuck you want in your sandwich. But like
well,
I have a hard
and
time
also,
considering sub places when I want to go eat somewhere. Just because like I think about it, I'm like, why would I go get a sub when I can just make a sandwich at home?
well, and I mean, if you're gonna argue the whole like burger thing with like ground beef and like actually grinding your own chuck, it's like if you're gonna get like turkey, right? Like fucking sandwich turkey that's like in slices and stuff, like you don't want to have to like go to the store and buy a whole turkey and slice the whole turkey and all of that. Like you're just gonna buy some fucking turkey and it's already sliced and pre-done, and you're gonna throw it on some bread and get some cheese and get some mayo and call it a fucking day.
Well, yeah, but
So
I
I'll
was
give you
exaggerating, Connor.
I'll give you C. I don't think it deserves to be in D.
Also, Becca says no one makes their own cheese at home, but Becca should know better.
That's a good point, Becca.
You should know
That's a good
better.
point. You churn in your own
Butter?
You're
Yeah.
curd.
trying your own butter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys haven't had my crema fresca?
Is this why you're so jacked?
Yeah, this
It's
is
because you're
why.
just churning butter all day?
Yeah, yeah, this is this is why I am the strongest person in existence. It's because I'm secretly Amish. I churn my own butter.
You
Um,
grind your own chuck.
yeah, I grind my own chuck. I make my own sandwiches because I don't like fast food. This list is a
Because I
sham
specifically don't like Jersey Mike's.
because I hate Jersey Mike subs. Okay, if we could
I
put,
would,
can we put it lower than Jack in the Box at least? Can I put it bottom of C?
I guess.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
fine
give you
with
bottom
that.
of C.
It's very hard for me to put Jersey Mike's up here, specifically because I see no purpose in going to a Jersey Mike's, but I understand that I am also a little piss baby.
It's not about purpose, it's about food.
Their food's not even that good. Oh god, I made it big.
Their food is better than fucking Del Taco.
Yeah,
That is
absolutely.
I mean,
definitively true.
arguably so.
That is a
Is it
bold
better than
take.
In-N-Out?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I guess I just
There's
haven't had enough
redeeming
Jersey
values to
Mike's.
Jersey Mike's. Like In and
Maybe,
Out just tastes like licking paper.
maybe next time we go out and get food, we'll get Jersey Mike's, and we'll
I'm
see how
okay
good
with
it
that.
is.
That hiccup was the ghost of Jersey Mike coming to kill you.
Jersey Mike, he's
Jersey
in my
Mike
windpipe.
himself.
It was Jersey Mike, he's come.
In my windpipe, and now I'm getting ghost burps.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, who picked Jersey Mike's?
I did.
I think it was
Okay,
Zach. Yeah.
so that means it's back to me, which means now I have to like pick something that I'm actually willing to put higher than Jersey Mike's, which I guess we'll throw Five Guys in.
Five Guys is hard S for me. Like it's hard S.
I want to put it below
It's
Arby's if only because it's so goddamn expensive.
it is expensive, but goddamn, it's good. I think Zach
Zach.
died again.
I would put it in A. I don't think Connor's wrong, but I'll put it in A.
I want to put it above Burger King, below Arby's.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that's a bold ass take, but I'll take it.
well, we've got you outnumbered, outgunned, and outworded. I can articulate faster than you can. No, I can't.
Oh yeah, that's definitely true.
Guys, I'm gonna hit you with the. I'm gonna turn on the be right back because I think a package of mine arrived and I don't want it to be stolen. So, give me 5 entertained people, I guess. Have fun.
All right,
All right.
Zach.
Yeah.
Before I go.
What? Oh god.
No fucking incest, you sinners.
Why would I incest?
Yeah, we're not even related.
All right, he's gone. We're not even related. It's not by blood.
Okay.
What's up?
Yeah, what's up?
Huh, man. I just like I don't know how I can reconcile with Jersey Mike's being below Sonic. I don't know how I can reconcile this.
Yeah, I know. Blasphemy right now.
It's hard, man.
We're being
It's hard.
slandered.
We are being slanted. Like, do I think it's the best thing ever? Absolutely not. Like, Taste Philly's better. Um, Jimmy John's, at least in my mind, Jimmy John's is worse, but Taste of Philly's better.
Yeah.
But like, is it worse than Jack in the Box? Hell
Are you
no.
guys talking about fucking food while I'm not here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, my package is not there. So,
Because I stole it.
Radical.
yeah, it's because Zach stole it. I
Yep.
checked the. I gotta check the email real quick.
I
Because, like,
nabbed it off the front porch, baby.
He was
I
waiting
hope
for
not.
you to leave, and then while you were gone, he was also gone, and I was actually just talking to myself.
Yeah. Okay, so it's currently in transit, but for some reason it said it was gonna be here today, so fucking tired. Okay, never mind. Let's get back on topic.
Never
I don't remember
mind.
whose turn it is.
We
What was the last
just
one we did?
did
We did Five Guys, so that was
Five
me. So
Guys.
you,
So it's
Connor.
me. Yeah. Why not? Let's do Jimmy John's. Let's round out
The sub
the
sandwich.
the sub sandwich. I would put Jimmy John's around C tier. I would put Jimmy John's probably below where Jersey Mike's currently is.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I have never had Jimmy John's before, so I'm
No?
going to put it here.
I worked at Jimmy John's. It was wonderful.
That is nice. I'm glad you enjoyed your job.
Uh, well, I mean, I didn't enjoy it because like Jimmy John's is like the greatest place to work or anything. It was specifically because like my friend was like the manager and the place was a giant clusterfuck because he had no idea what he was doing, and so I could just kind of do whatever I wanted. It was great.
That does sound like a lot of fun.
Yeah,
And
it was
shout out,
extremely stressful because I was constantly worried I was going to get fired, but
yeah.
past that, it was
Shout out
great.
to Jimmy John's for being an absolute fucking mess.
Yeah.
Alright, Zach, pick something before I get DMCA'd by Jimmy John's.
McDonald's.
McDonald's is an easy A tier, but I'm willing to hear you out.
Oof, I would not put it A tier. I would probably put it D tier, but that's just me.
Oh, you two are breaking my heart. You both say
The
D
only thing
tier.
I like there are the nuggets and the Big Mac, and everything else is garbo.
Yeah, I can stand their chicken nuggets, and I can't stand anything else. Their Coke though is great.
Their
Oh,
Coke
yeah.
is
McDonald's
great.
Coke
Their
is
sweet tea
great.
is great. I like their burgers. But I was also kind of raised on McDonald's, so I understand how you wouldn't like it. It feels bad putting it
better.
below Jimmy John's and Jersey Mike's, but I will put
I would-
it
I
above
would-
In-N-Out.
Yeah, I would definitely put it above In-N-Out. Absolutely. In fact, I might put it above Jersey Mike's. I might.
just below Jack in the Box.
I'd probably put it. Yeah, I'd probably put it below
Becca
Jack in
said
the
their
Box because
Coke
like
cures illnesses.
Yeah, she's right.
Yeah.
their Coke is really good, and I don't think that. I think that like that my appreciation of their chicken nuggets and the fact that they're so cheap heightens it out of just like the sadness tier that is our current D tier.
All right, let me bring up two things, right?
Yeah.
Their Java shakes.
I'll be right back.
Their Java smoothies. Okay, bye, Zach. Their Java smoothies, right?
Zach's leaving more than my dad. What?
Their Java smoothies, which
Uh-huh.
are like really good, and the McRib.
Okay. The McRib is god awful.
I have never had it, but so many people like it.
It's so bad.
It's just like processed meat that's made to look like ribs, right?
Yeah, it's basically just like ground up meat, like a sausage, almost that they just like put in a mold that like vaguely looks like a rack of ribs, and then they sell it to you and they slather it in this like awful barbecue sauce, and they pretend that it's edible.
Yeah, that does sound pretty gross.
It
There's a
is
lot
it
of
is
things I
not
don't
good.
like at McDonald's, but the things I do like, I get all the time. So like, I don't think the variety of their food is that good, but I do genuinely enjoy the food I do get there.
Yeah, I
I
think
guess
the
that
upshot
puts
of
it like
McDonald's.
in C tier, eh?
Yeah, I would put it like above where Jersey Mike's currently is, because like the upshot of McDonald's is that they have enough stuff to where like kind of regardless of who you are, you will find one thing that you like.
Yeah,
Right? You might find multiple things, but you will find one thing that you like, right? Like I like their chicken nuggets. I don't like anything else, but I
yeah.
like their chicken nuggets.
It's like I like their burgers, I like their chicken nuggets, I like their Coke. That Sprite Tropic Berry they got too is pretty good.
Hmm.
It just like it tastes like you're drinking like vodka Sprite, which is kind of why I like it so much. Um,
Yeah, I like their Coke. I like the chicken nuggets, and those things are good. So and like the thing is because like when I look at this list so far, I'm like S tier is like I look forward like days in advance to getting it, right?
yeah,
And like A tier is like I'm happy if like that day I get it. And B tier I'm like I'm pleased if it shows up, right? But like it won't necessarily immediately come to mind. Um and C tier is just like fine, like food that I'll eat, but it's just like fine. And then D tier is like sadness and F tier is hate.
and Portillo's is Portillo's.
And Portillo's I have no clue.
I agree with Connor's ranking system.
I also agree because like I would put Arby's in S tier for that exact reason because I look forward days in advance to getting to Arby's, you know. But
Sure,
like
sure.
everything else seems like it's pretty much in the same spot. Like McDonald's might be one of the first things I think of when somebody says let's get fast food. But generally
Mhm.
I have it so often, I'm like, why don't we just do something else?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Alright, so it's back to me, I think, and we'll go with one I've had recently. Let's do Panera Bread.
Panera. Panera, I would probably put in like D tier, right? Or B tier, not D tier, B tier, right around like Chick-fil-A.
Also, Becca said based on that list, nothing is over B except for Portillo's.
Well, Becca, I get it, dude. I get it. You're from the Midwest. I'm happy for you.
I get it. You grew up around the Bible Belt or whatever, but like, do what you gotta do, man. This is our list. If you really want to complain to us about where Portillo's should be, just join the fucking VC.
Yeah, fucking put it on Reddit or something. See if I give a shit. Make your own list.
At me. At me
Make your own
more.
list. Put everything that I have put above B tier in F and put Portillo's in S. See if I give a shit.
Yeah. She said Bush, Chicago.
Yeah, that's the
Uh,
Midwest. I don't know if you know. Chicago's in the Midwest, my guy.
oh, I got added. Oh no. Oh, I'm so scared. Oh, what are you gonna do about it? Cry? Piss your pants, maybe?
You gonna cry at me?
You gonna cry? Ain't the South. South ain't and Midwest are two different things, dog.
The South and the Midwest are literally on opposite
Ends of the
fucking
country.
yeah, like one is in the north and one is literally called the South.
Yeah, like Midwest includes like fucking what is it?
Michigan
Michigan and is it
and
Ohio?
Wisconsin. I think
Oh,
well,
South is
Ohio
Bible
counts
Belt.
I'm
as
Yeah,
Midwest.
sorry. The
my
West
apologies. Bible
includes
Belt.
Michigan?
One second. One second. I'm
What?
talking to Becca. Becca said South is Bible Belt, ain't it? And I said, yeah, that was my mistake. Missouri is kind of more north of the South, but it is still technically the South, so that was on me. I fucking know I am from there. You were saying, Zach?
Michigan is on the other side.
Michigan is in the Midwest.
Uh,
How?
It's
I
literally in the
use
middle of the Midwest, my guy.
map of United States. Images. Map. Fucking that that fucking sucks. This one. Michigan is right fucking here, dog.
It's literally in the middle of the Midwest.
Wait, so
Like,
what is
the only thing
included
that's
in the Midwest?
Minnesota,
It's-
Iowa, Missouri, Illinois, Wisconsin, Michigan, Indiana, and Ohio.
Yeah,
That's funky.
this is the Midwest.
Yeah, it like
Missouri's in the
starts at
Midwest.
Ohio,
And that's
and
part of the Bible
everything
Belt, so
that's
the Midwest is part of the Bible Belt. See?
yeah.
I'm not wrong. I'm just not right. Also, can I say for 1 second, when Selena said, "Isn't Alaska an island?" I still think about that daily.
wait, did she really say that?
Yeah. Also, here's a good way of doing it, right? The West, Midwest, Northeast, and South.
That's stupid.
Yeah,
Well,
we're
so
just barely in the West.
there's the West, there's and then there's like the Pacific Coast,
Yeah,
right?
which is like Washington.
Which is like
Oregon.
more west,
Yeah,
right?
it's Washington,
And then
Oregon,
there's
California, and Tijuana.
yeah, and then there's the South, there's the Midwest, and there's the Northeast.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the West,
Geometry.
the West you can break up into two things, right? Because like a lot of people don't consider like Kansas and Nebraska to be like Midwest. But some people do.
Becca, this is not a
Um,
3-minute derailment of my stream. My stream is a 3-minute derailment of my stream.
yeah.
Like my streaming, it just existing is, just something I deal with on a constant basis.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say that like the Midwest includes like Kansas and Nebraska and North and South Dakota.
I didn't really. I thought North and South Dakota was where North and South Carolina was, because the school system has failed me.
Yeah, apparently the school system failed Zach because he thought that fucking Michigan was not in the Midwest.
No, no, I know where Michigan is. It was less. I thought the Midwest would be like the middle of the West, not like closer
No.
to the east and the north.
No, the Midwest is basically like the North,
Yeah.
the middle North, but it's called the Midwest for reasons.
That's why I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
Because like if
it's
it
weird.
was like if like the Midwest was actually in the Midwest, it would be what we call the West, and what we call like the Pacific Coast would be called the West.
Yeah.
Imagine like talking to somebody from Britain and being like, "Hey, this is what we do. We just get angry at each other based on the fact that we split up our country based on the West, Midwest, Northeast, South, and Pacific East coast."
Yeah, it turns out when your country is half a continent and has like a bazillion people in it, they tend to get really bitchy at each other for no reason.
Yeah. Anyway, this has been geometry. What the fuck happened to this shit? There we go.
This has been Trigonometry Wars.
Anyway, back to Panera Bread.
Yeah, fuck Panera Bread. No,
B tier.
I'd put it in B. I'd put it around Chick-fil-A.
My mac and cheese came back cold.
You will never get over that, will you? I'll put it in B.
It's the only time I've had Panera Bread, and I could tell their mac and cheese was just like heated up in like a sous vide bath, like in a plastic bag because pockets of my mac and cheese was fucking cold.
Yeah, the thing about Panera Bread is like I have never in my life had people be like, "Yeah, let's go to Panera," and I'm like, "Okay." And I'm like looking forward to it, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna get this or whatever. I always walk into Panera Bread with like mind empty, no idea what I want, and I just like randomly pick something. And every time that I do, I'm like, yeah, this is fine.
I'm so glad we agree. All right.
And like I've been to a Panera Bread like many times.
Make me hurt.
Let's pick something that I have very few opinions on and go with Starbucks.
This is kind of Zach's thing because I also have very few opinions on Starbucks.
What's your opinion on Starbucks, Zach?
I would put it in A. I don't think it's great for like fast food, but I think all of their drinks are good.
I hard disagree with that entire statement But
Okay, Mister, I don't have opinions on Starbucks.
well, I don't have a lot of opinions on Starbucks, but those are my two opinions, and that I think like their drinks are mediocre at best, and their food is fine. So, I mean, I'd probably put it above Dunkin' Donuts. I think it's better than Dunkin' Donuts. Um,
Yeah, Becca's
I think
saying
it's probably
fine.
better than Panera Bread. So yeah, I'd put it like right under Chick-fil-A, probably.
Yeah, I can do right under Chick-fil-A.
I didn't realize that my not many opinions were going to be the same number of opinions that Zach had. So
Well, I mean, like,
sorry.
not many opinions is like two opinions, you know?
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
easy to
yeah.
have two opinions about something.
Because like I could give like a fucking dissertation on like Wingstop or Burger King, or like In and Out, but like I'm like, yeah, Starbucks, they're fine.
I will say one thing, Starbucks always surprises me. It's not always for the good.
Yeah, I just like I distinctly remember when I was a kid, I would always get like a hot chocolate at Starbucks, and it always tasted super weird. And then when I got older, like the two times that I went to Starbucks before, I was just like, no, it's so expensive and it's not that good. I was not super impressed, but their food isn't bad.
Yeah, back when I was working at King Supers, they had a Starbucks in there. So whenever I needed a quick food, I always got myself like one of those bacon Gouda breakfast burgers, like sandwiches with like the eggs in it, and it was always
Mm,
fine. It was always like a little
sure.
watery, but it was never like bad food.
Yeah. Like that's the thing about like Starbucks is I think it's fine. Right?
All right, Zach, since we have completely demolished Starbucks for you, you may
No,
pick
you
the next
haven't.
one.
Papa John's.
Oh, I do not want to get into the rest of the pizza so quickly.
From what I've tangentially experienced about Papa John's, I'd probably put it in F. Um, but it's a very small amount, so
Zach, what are your opinions on Papa John's? Because I've had it maybe 3 times.
I mean, I'm in the same boat, but I would also put it in F because honestly, I think I don't really like any major pizza chain. Like Pizza Hut is on thin ice because I like their fancy crusts, but I think all of them kind of suck.
Alright, so we're vetoing you on Domino's, but no, other than that, we
yeah.
can put them wherever. So yeah, I think Papa John's is probably worse than Little Caesars.
Also, Papa John from Papa John's had like this like weird like conspiratorial Twitter rant that he went on in like an interview one time that was pretty rad. So
Did
there's that.
didn't he also say he was gonna spend? Is Papa John's is a guy, right?
Yeah,
He's
Papa. Yeah,
isn't he the guy that like said recently he's been spending like the past like 20 months trying to take the N word out of his vocabulary?
yeah, probably because he's a fucking crazy person, dude. He is a nutter butter. Like, who the fuck needs to put actual effort into not saying the N word? What the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna pull another S tier up real quick, and I want you guys both to agree with me as soon as I touch it. Okay?
All right, here we go.
No.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. No questions asked.
I'm willing to say it's better than Wingstop.
I am willing to agree with that. Yeah.
Zach.
If I had to really think about it, I don't think I've ever had it.
Okay, so we're just gonna do this anyway
Well, boy,
because
howdy, you're missing out because it's the tits.
we're gonna get some Taste of Philly as well. We're just gonna go out on a fast food bender and just like do that thing that rich white girls do, where they do like a 3-course meal of just like different fast food court restaurants. You know?
Yeah, we're gonna film a mukbang.
Yeah, we're gonna film a mukbang. Sorry, I'm white. I can't say the words you say. Um. Anyway, Taste of Philly, easy, top of S.
Yeah,
Some of the
not a,
best
yeah.
food you can get. All right,
Yeah,
fine.
it's so good. It's so good for like $14. It is absolutely fucking worth it. And it's so much food.
And the price has
Like
never
it
been an
is
issue for me either because you can get
yeah.
a large 12-inch with whatever you want on it for like $15, and that is 2 meals right there. And their
Yeah, it's
fries
so
are
good.
impeccable, and oh, I'm hungry now.
It's super good. Okay. I'm trying to think. All right, here's one that you guys will either be heated on or have never had. Taco John's.
I already talked to you about this. I've never had Taco John's.
I want your thoughts on it first.
Taco John's is fine except for their potato olays, which are literally like eating heaven.
Yeah, I think it sucks, but I would agree with you there.
The fucking potato olays are the only reason anyone goes to Taco John's, and they're fucking amazing. And off the back of that, I'd probably put it in B tier. I'd probably put it right above Chick-fil-A.
I think if it's for one item, we have to put it lower. But I
But
agree
it's
with
the
you.
best
I
goddamn one
know.
item.
I know.
I
It's
feel
so
like,
good.
based on like the fact that a lot of the things we put in C, we like one thing from. I feel like it deserves to go in C, but I'm willing to put it at the
Okay.
top of C.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd put it at the top of
Let me
C.
take 5 minutes to move the graphics real quick.
I'm fine with the top of C. Yeah, see, Taco John's is how you can tell I grew up, or at least I'm from the north, because that shit is like was only in fucking Montana and Wyoming for the longest time.
Oh yeah.
I have family in Wyoming. I have family in Montana. It's weird. Alright, Zach.
Gotta love that wind.
Hit us with something.
Canes.
Raisin Canes. I have never had Raisin Canes.
I would put Raisin Canes below KFC because I want to watch the world burn.
Zach, your rebuttal?
So I think it's good. I think the sauce is what makes it. I'll put it at like a low B.
I can deal with a low B.
Okay.
I could deal with that.
Just underneath Dunkin',
Sure.
but better than Taco?
Yeah. I think that's fair. I just like the thing is I'm not like a sauce person necessarily, and so like the fact that Raisin Cane's taste like nothing is like the main reason that I'm not a huge fan. Because like at least KFC like it tastes.
Yeah.
Um,
Those herbs and
but
spices
like,
have to go somewhere.
but yeah, I understand that most of the people who like Raisin Cane's do so because of the sauce, and I'm just not a sauce person, so I can understand.
Alright, let's finish off the chicken. Connor is not a saucy boy. Thank you, Becca. Let's finish off the chicken with good old Popeyes. I would personally like to put Popeyes in A, just underneath Burger King.
I've had Popeyes maybe once, and it was fine. But I'm willing to give it to you if Zach has similar feelings to you.
So this might be a hot take. I would put it in S because I love Popeyes, but I will settle for an A.
So here's my thought on Popeyes. Everything I get there I either love or hate, and that's why I'm willing to put it in A, because their chicken strips, their beignets, their chicken sandwich, delicious. But like their shrimp is always weirdly greasy. Their biscuits are always way too dry. I feel like it's better than Burger King, and I'm willing to put it above Burger King in A, but I don't think it's an S tier for me.
That's fine. I'll give you A.
Sure, you can. Why not?
All right. Connor, make me hurt.
Let's just do Chipotle. Why not?
All right. So I don't know if it's gonna be heated because I really like Chipotle, and I want to put in either A or S tier.
I like Chipotle. I'd put it above Arby's. I'd probably put it at the top of A. Is what I would do.
Zach, you don't really like Chipotle, do you?
No, I'm not a huge fan of Chipotle, but I'm also not a huge fan of that type of like style. Like I don't really like Qdoba much either. So I'll give you A. I'm not gonna put it in S, but I'll give you A.
All right, top of A.
Yeah, I'd put it in the top of A.
Which it feels weird putting it above Arby's because of all the time I talk about how much I love Arby's. But, understandable.
I mean, we are from Colorado, so we do
Yeah,
love the Chipotle here in the Colorado.
yeah, it do be like that sometimes. All right, Zach.
What you got, boss?
Oh god. Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen.
Oof, Dairy Queen, straight D. I feel nothing but sadness at Dairy Queen.
Zach.
Uh, yeah.
I'm gonna put it above In-N-Out Burger because there's redeemable qualities to Dairy Queen, but I
Yeah,
am very
yeah,
fine with putting it in top of D.
yeah. I agree with that because like their ice cream isn't bad,
Yeah,
but
and
everything else is just not. It's like
Yeah.
so
depression
so
food.
there's a drink called a frozen hot chocolate, which for
Mm.
a while was a hidden item menu that they discontinued, but people would still make for you. But they brought it back recently, and it's not the same and doesn't taste as good. So if it was Dairy Queen back when they had the frozen hot chocolate, it was great. Becca, Blizzards are overrated, overpriced, and not that good.
Dairy Queen is one of those things where like I'm sure it's like nostalgia talking, but like when I was a kid, Dairy Queen was so much better than it is now.
Yeah, like with the Blizzards, you get a small one for $6, and you're like, a small Dairy Queen isn't even enough to satiate my need for ice cream.
Like back when I was a kid, they had this thing called like an Oreo brownie earthquake, right? Which was basically vanilla ice cream, and they had like a little brownie, and they had some like Oreos in there, right? And like whipped cream. And then they put like chocolate sauce on it, and it was really good. And then for a while they got rid of it, and they had something that was just it was basically the same thing, but it was a different kind of brownie, and it had no Oreos, and it was like okay, it was like not nearly as good. And then they sort of brought the Oreo brownie earthquake back like a couple years ago, but it still had like the weird new brownie that is like not good, and so I'm
Yeah,
just like, guys, you're fucking it up, man. Like, what the hell?
yeah. There's one drink I always got when I was a kid, and it was the Arctic Rushes. And those
Yeah,
ones were dangerous because you would drink them, you'd get a brain freeze instantly, and when you're done with it, you have half a cup of ice left and nothing else.
yeah, yeah. I hate things like that where it's just like you end up with just like this like giant weight of ice that you just have to lug around for some reason.
Yeah, not a good time. All right, let's shake it up a little bit. Let's do Panda Express.
Oh, Panda Express is tough, man.
I want to put it in B, but I can see why it would go in C or D, because
Yeah,
like
I'd put it in C.
their food is good, except for their lo mein and their rice.
Yeah, I'd put it in C. I haven't been to Panda Express much because I don't really like Chinese food. Um, it's not really Chinese food.
Yeah, it really
um,
isn't. It's American Chinese food.
but like, I would probably put it somewhere in C. God knows where I'd put it though.
Zach, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I'd toss it in C. I don't know where. I don't really know if I care where. I would just throw it in.
Alright, I'm putting it where my heart tells me, which is underneath McDonald's, but above the fucking sub shops you guys love so much.
Look, it's not my fault you don't like a good sandwich, my guy.
I like a good sandwich, but I have good sandwiches at home, Connor.
Well, then why would you even go to a fucking
I wouldn't,
whatever?
that's why. I wouldn't go to a sub shop, and that's why I don't like them.
Then why do you have such strong opinions if you just don't go to them?
I have gone to them before because my mom's like, "Hey, do you want Subway?" And it's like, "Not really," but and I get it anyway because like I don't want to make my own food that day, and it's never good.
All right, it's okay. It's okay to be wrong. It's fine.
All right, Connor, we only have a few more to go. Let's just end this before I have an aneurysm.
Let's go. The one that I feel the most conflicted about, which is Taco Bell.
Taco Bell is either an F or an A tier, and I cannot
Yeah.
determine
Yeah,
which
I
one.
love our love-hate relationship with Taco Bell.
Taco Bell is the perfect like disposable food where I could just like eat like 6 fucking tacos and feel fine about it. But like at the same time, like, do I enjoy any of those tacos? Not really.
Yeah, you're more enjoying the fact that you get some time with Selena.
Sure.
You eat it and you're like, this is so good, and then an hour later you're like, who am I?
Also, Becca
I
said
just
I'm not a
like
sub guy. I'm only a dom. So thank you for
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
telling it the world the truth.
yeah, that's the truth.
I want to put Taco Bell in D tier above Dairy Queen because the days when it's good, but the days when it's bad, I am in physical pain.
I think the actual quality of the food at Taco Bell is probably D tier, but like there's something about it that like I can eat it like it's fucking B tier. I can just throw
It's
Taco Bell
Stockholm
down.
syndrome, Connor. It's Stockholm syndrome.
I
It
don't know.
is.
I think I just enjoy it. I just enjoy that particular shitty food.
Do we want
So
to
I'm
put it?
fine putting it in D tier. I'm fine putting it in D.
Zach, what do you think?
I'm also conflicted because I'm like, I hate it, but I crave it so often.
Should we put it? Should we
Exactly.
put it bottom B or like top of
No,
C?
I think we should put it in I have no clue.
You know,
I would put
I
it
think
in B
she's
tier.
untenable.
this is the I have no clue is the place where I said we're gonna put things in when we have
That's
no
true.
clue where we put them, and we're going
Yeah.
between A and D and C, and I think Taco Bell is an enigma in its own sense.
Yeah. Taco Bell.
Extra category
Yeah.
that just says Taco Bell.
It's outside the
It would
bun.
have
Yeah,
been
just
just a
change I
top.
have no clue to
Nice.
outside the bun.
It would have been I outside the bun if it wasn't for fucking Portillo's. You know what?
Yeah,
Fuck it.
just delete Portillo's. Fuck
I've got it. I've
Portillo's.
got it. Outside the bun slash whatever
Portillo's.
the fuck
Yep.
Chicago is.
And let's see if that fits in the box.
Oh, that's good.
There it is.
Outside the bun slash
Yeah,
whatever the fuck Chicago is. Perfect.
agreed.
All right. Who picked Taco Bell? I'm starting to go hazy.
I did.
All right, Zach.
Oh boy, Domino's, get it over with.
Domino goes in A tier.
Domino's does go in A tier. Domino's goes probably right below Burger King for me.
I think it's low A.
Yeah.
Zach.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take it. I'll take your word for it. It's been a while since I've had Domino's, like to remember what it was like.
The thing about Domino's is it is surprisingly good. Like
Yeah,
it
like
is.
their sauce.
I
They add enough
I
sauce to make it not dry. Their crust is good and garlicky. It's
yeah.
it's good, but like
Like I will
there's
say.
other pizza shops I'd rather get because I don't like fast food pizza.
I will say, I never expect to like Domino's pizza. I never order Domino's pizza myself. But like when I show up to like a party or something and they just have it there, I'm always like, this is some good fucking pizza.
Yeah, yeah, it is. I'm glad we can agree that it's A tier.
Yeah, definitely.
Now I have to decide: do we want to kill off pizza forever, or do we want to kill off uh, Mexican forever? And I think I'd start with pizza. So Pizza Hut, I think, is a good D tier.
Absolutely. Pizza Hut is like depression the food.
I'm willing to put it high D tier for you, Zach, because you like their crust. But I don't think it deserves C tier.
No, and honestly, at this point, like this could be just me mixing up pizza places. Like, I think D tier's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, Pizza Hut is like along with Del Taco like the absolute like epitome of what D tier is to me.
Yeah, it makes me sad when I eat it because I remember
Yeah.
liking it as a kid. So I'm like, I'll get some Pizza Hut, and then I'm just like,
Yeah.
what's good
Yeah,
here?
Del
I have a
Taco Del
week. I'm like,
Taco
this is edible.
Yeah, like Del Taco makes me sad because like I'm like this could be fine and it's just missing everything that would make it fine. And then Pizza Hut makes me sad because I'm like I used to like this.
Yeah, like Del Taco has redeeming qualities to it. Pizza
Yeah.
Hut, I don't think does.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
it's tough.
Okay, Connor, we're down to our final four.
I mean, here's the thing, right? I'd put Qdoba above Chipotle,
You think it's high
but
A, or even an
yeah, I think
S?
it's high A. I think it's high A. I do not think it's S. It
Zach?
might be S, but I think it's
No,
more
I
high
mean,
A.
yeah, I would put it high.
Okay. Generally, I dislike Qdoba more than I like Chipotle, but I understand.
Interesting.
I do think Qdoba is still an A tier. So I can understand putting it above
Yeah.
Chipotle, but that means now I have to move all the graphics.
Yeah, the thing about the difference between Chipotle and Qdoba to me is when I go to Chipotle, right, I get a burrito.
Yeah.
And the thing about Chipotle burritos is that I can't get like a lot of stuff on my Chipotle burrito because when you do, all of the hot stuff is separate from all the cold stuff. And so
Yeah.
then it doesn't mix and the cold stuff doesn't heat up. And so it, like your cheese stays as like this just like glob of
Jagged blob.
unmelted cheese and it's terrible, right?
Yeah.
But like if you just don't get a lot on your Chipotle burrito, it's really good. Whereas at Qdoba, I get the loaded tortilla soup, which is great and has all sorts of stuff in it. And it's just got so much more flavor to it.
Yeah. So at Chipotle, I get burrito bowls, so I never have the same issues you
Hmm.
guys do, because I do a burrito bowl and chips. But
Yeah.
at Qdoba, I get nachos, and I really like
Mm.
their nachos, but that's all I've had.
Yeah.
So like
I
it's
understand
very
that.
much a toss up for me because I think Qdoba has worse rice, worse beans, but like on par meat to Chipotle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Anyways,
yeah, I think that's pretty much true. I think their chicken is better, at least in my opinion, but I agree in general.
yeah. All right,
All right,
Zach,
Zach.
hit us with something.
Let's do Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme is an easy S to A.
Ooh, wow, that's bold.
That is
Krispy
I
really
Kreme's
would
bold.
personally
best donuts.
uh I would put Krispy Kreme for myself. I would put it in B. I can definitely understand putting it in S because there is a lot of hype, and I do understand the hype. It's not like an In-N-Out situation where I'm like, you people are legitimately insane.
Yeah, the
Like,
food's actually good.
I get the hype. I just think I've been overexposed to Krispy Kreme, and so I'm just like, it's fine.
Zach?
Um, so I really like Krispy Kreme, but I don't seek it out super often.
Yeah.
So I would put it in A.
Alright, so we've got an S, an A, and a B. So what do we do here? I guess just go in the middle and throw it in A.
Sure.
I feel like I prefer Krispy Kreme over Domino's and Burger King. I want your guys' opinion on that.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Zachary?
We're running out of space in the A tier.
I'm thinking, yeah, because if you put it like that, maybe we just stick it in high B.
Like
Well, I
above.
think it's fine.
Well,
I'm fine putting like
here,
Domino's in
I've
high
got a
B
very
or
fun
whatever.
thing I can do. Watch this. Ready? And
Oh,
bop.
Oh,
And
nice,
bop. And then
nice,
suddenly we have
there we
more
go.
room.
nice.
Actually, let me just add more padding to the left too, because then I can move Steak and Shake and fucking Carl Jr. out of there, so we don't like get it twisted. By the way, it pushed everything together because of how much I had it out. So
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'll have to, when I do the graphic for this, I'll have to
Oh
de-smush
god, look
everything.
at Jack in the Box.
Yeah,
Oh no, Jack in the Box.
I kind of like how it looks with them all like smashed
Yeah,
together. It looks very like picturesque.
Yeah, it does. It does. It looks nice. But unfortunately, as a person who, uh, I don't know, feels things, I have to do this just to make myself feel better. I like where Krispy Kreme is. I understand if you guys don't, and we can move it.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
fun.
Because like my opinion on Krispy Kreme is very much, I believe, like tainted by overexposure.
Mhm.
And so like I understand putting it higher than I would put it.
Yeah.
Because like
Okay.
when I was in like elementary school, like whenever it was someone's birthday or whatever, they would literally always get Krispy Kreme, and like I might just my tolerance for it has just like grown. So I'm just like, yeah, it's fine.
Becca is taking bets with Jack on where the next ones are going. That'll be fun.
Oof, yeah.
So, what do we want to put next? Do we want to do Steak and Shake or Carl's Jr.?
Um,
Well,
I
whose
would
turn is it?
do
Zach did Krispy Kreme, right?
yeah.
All right. So I
Oh,
What's
am
yours?
hey, you
going.
forgot Good Times.
Oh shit! All right, you're right,
We're adding one
and
more
I'm
in.
glad
One
you
more.
said it because Good Times is definitely
Good times is solid.
Good Times restaurant. Good Times is I like this. I like this one better. Good Times gets the entire board. I'm gonna save Good Times for last, so I'm gonna do Carl's Jr. next.
Carl's Jr. is funny because I would legitimately either put it in B or D.
Yeah, same.
I can see arguments for both.
So C then.
Yeah,
No, like
no.
it's not a C. It's either B or D, right? It's either like you enjoy it when you get it, but you don't really like think about it that much, or like it's just like sad, right? Like I feel
Oh,
both of
okay,
these
okay.
things.
Yeah, I feel like
Um,
more than often I'm disappointed by Carl's Jr.
Yeah, I'm fine putting it in D.
Zachary.
oh, sorry, D.
Okay, I'm gonna put it above In and Out
Yeah,
because it doesn't disappoint me
definitely.
as much as In and Out, but I don't think it's as
Yeah,
good as Dairy Queen.
yeah, agreed. Hard agreed.
All right, we're doing Steak and Shake next then.
The only thing I know about Steak and Shake is that I tried to go to Steak and Shake twice, and both times there was a line so large that I was like, "Fuck that noise! It cannot be worth it."
Which is funny because it really isn't. I think it's a B at best.
What do you think, Zach?
I would put it in B, yeah. Also, I will say you forgot Freddy's as well.
I did forget Freddy's frozen custard. Well, I went off of a list online and it didn't have them, but I'm gonna put Steak and Shake above Starbucks.
Okay,
Actually, I'm gonna put it above. I want to put Steak and Shake as high B, like just below Whataburger.
sure, why not?
That sound good?
I have never been to one because I will not wait for an hour for anything.
Fair.
Not even the birth of your child.
Especially not fast food. Fuck that noise.
Freddy's frozen custard.
Freddy's is solid.
Yeah. Oh, that's big.
Freddy's is really solid.
Yeah, I want to put Freddy's in A or S.
Freddy's I would probably put in either A or B. I'd probably put it like at the top of B is where I would put Freddy's.
Yeah.
Like
But I can
above
understand.
Whataburger.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Yeah. I totally get that. I'm a fan of shoestring fries, which is why Steak and Shake is so high for me. And Freddy's
Hmm.
also has shoestring fries.
Yeah, I really like their custard. I really like. I think their burgers are solid. I think their fries are solid. They're solid.
Yeah. All right. Now for the grand finale. I
Good
think Good
times.
Times is an S tier restaurant.
I think Good Times is an S tier restaurant. Sure, why not?
Zach?
Why not?
Um, yeah, I'll let you have that.
I'll put
I
it at the
think,
bottom of
yeah,
S.
bottom of S makes sense for Good
Absolutely.
Times.
Yeah. I've never been even remotely disappointed by Good Times.
Oh no. We have to add one more.
Oh god. Oh, A&W, A&W.
A&W gets an easy F tier from me.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Thank you, Becca, for
Yeah.
reminding me of the worst food in a. Oh, actually, now that I remembered the
How could we
fact that
forget Long
there's
John
yeah,
Silver's?
there's a single thing worse than that. And I will say the fact that Long John Silver's are combined with A&W sometimes make me
is
sick.
a is a true tragedy.
Yeah. Right, just give me the fucking logo, doc. There you go. You're going so far down F tier. I'm not even gonna lump you in with the bad F tiers. You're
You're
going over here,
outside of F
buddy.
tier.
You think about what you've done.
Yeah, you're a failure of global proportions.
Yeah. You make me think that the world is bad.
There are
Okay.
things that make me see love and wonder in the world, and Long John Silver's just sucks all of it out of me.
Long John Silver's is not one of them. Okay. This is the list. Unless there's anything else we forgot about.
I think this is a solid ass list.
Yeah,
I
I do
agree
too.
with most of the things on this list.
Was there something you want to move, Connor?
I would swap Arby's and Five Guys, but that's just me.
Zach,
And
if you
everything else
agree
I
with
pretty much
that, we
agree.
can do so. I don't agree, but that makes you the tiebreaker.
Um, I like I like Arby's a little bit more, just a little bit.
Yeah, I think they're both expensive for what you get, and I think they're both A tier restaurants.
Yeah, I
But
mean, but that's pretty much the
I
only
like
thing I would
Arby's
swap.
fries better than I like Five Guys fries. So at a certain point, it's that for me.
Sure, sure. But yeah, overall, I agree with this list.
Becca lost $1 but gained three. Good work, Becca.
Wow, you're fucking. So was your bet like over under, or was it
Yeah,
like on the actual tier?
was it Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Not Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Was it fucking The Price is Right, where if you go over, you lose anyway, but it's closest to who went under? Or was it like exactly on the nose?
Yeah, were you just like guessing tiers, or were you doing like an over under kind of thing?
It was whoever was closest. Okay.
Ah, okay. So yeah, that's
So
fair.
so which one did you lose on?
I just realized I've been just sitting here in my room lighting matches on this like spruce candle that I have.
Connor, you worry me sometimes.
It's a real good time.
Becca lost on Steak and Shake.
Oh, what'd you think it was gonna be, Becca?
Yeah, how bad did you think Steak and Shake was? By the way, because of the stream delay, that's why we have to wait so long for a response. This is the fastest the stream delay goes, by the way. I can put it on much slower too. Oh, she thought it was gonna be A tier, but it was B.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh well, that's so. I guess Jack was like right on the money.
yeah, right on the A. Kudos to Jack, by the way, for losing $3. Oh, she thought it was gonna be better than Arby's, but worse than the Chipotle.
Wow, really? Steak and Shake.
Yeah,
The hype is real.
yeah. Steak and Shake is not that good. He said, "Hell yeah, awesome, neato.
Nito, you're famous. You're on TV.
You're on TV. How does it feel to be on TV?" I'm gonna stream this to my TV and watch it later. So you
Yeah,
will
you can.
literally be on TV. I'm
Quite
so vain. I
literally.
watch my own Twitch VODs. A second, hell yeah. Woo!
Ooh, so spicy.
Also, I love how because of the compression on it, it just says dough Mexican for Qdoba Mexican food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Dough Mexican.
Yeah, it's
Anyway,
like parentheses OE
this is our
Mexican.
shitty ass comprehensive tier list of food that we know about in terms of
Yeah,
whoops. In
eat your
terms
heart
of
out.
whatever. Eat
Eat
your
your
heart
heart
out,
out.
Donald Glover.
Everybody else. Yeah, fuck you.
I like Donald Glover. He did Bonfire.
Honestly, I think if anyone can accurately put Taco Bell in any tier, they're lying to themselves.
Yeah. Taco Bell needs a tier of its own, and it's either above S or below F. And I
Yeah,
cannot
it's
tell you which one it
I,
is.
I just really love every time we have to make a tier list. Like something throws us for a loop, and we have to make up a new category.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Like with Blades Blitz song when we were doing fucking.
Oh,
Oh, by the
that
way, gamers, get ready for a part 2 to that because there are so many more that I'm going to torture you with.
no.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna put in classic songs such as "Mine Diamonds" and "Eye of the Spider."
Hey, so if you're gonna torture us, can I find something to make a tier list with too?
Yeah, definitely. We can stream it
Oh,
on your Twitch if you
sick,
have one, or I,
sick.
or I will just stream it on my side. Jack wants to
Yeah,
know if
leave it
there's
on
a
your
stoner
side.
edition of this. And here's the thing, right? If my girlfriend was here, the answer is yes. But me, Connor, and Zach are not stoners. But Rain is hardcore a stoner.
I want Connor to also pick something to make a tier list of.
Connor's just gonna
Oh
pick fucking
god.
games made by fucking the people who made Dark Souls.
All five of them.
All five.
Connor, you should do Dark Souls bosses.
Becca
I
wants to
should do Dark
do
Souls. The problem
Becca
with
wants to
Dark Souls
do
bosses.
obscure animated TV shows, and I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem with obscure animated TV shows is they're obscure, and so we probably haven't heard of most of them.
Yeah, like when I think of obscure animated TV shows, I think of like Kick Buttowski,
I think
but
of like
that's not even
Space
obscure
Ghost.
enough. Space Ghost, Coast to Coast, or just Space
No,
Ghost?
Yep.
no,
Yep.
just Space Ghost, just OG Space Ghost.
Yeah, OG Space Ghost. This isn't animated, but it's puppet, so it might count. But Mr. Meaty.
Oh,
hmm
yep.
Um, I would
I'd have to.
love, I would love to do a tier list with Connor where we do Dark Soul bosses, but I do it based solely on the fact that of their character design.
And yeah, and what I tell you about them.
Yeah, like with like Big Titty Spider Lady, Quaalude.
Oh,
I can put
yeah.
Yeah,
Gash
yeah, do
immediate
that,
S
Connor.
tier.
I'm gonna have to go through Dark Souls 2 and just like smash through that game because like I've gotten most of the way through Dark Souls 2, but like every time I just want to like stab myself in the eye, so
Ooh, if
I'll
you guys
fucking blast through it. I could stream myself playing Dark Souls 2.
if you guys want one that's gonna hurt, we should
Yeah,
we should do a tier list of every single amiibo made,
based
Sure.
purely on character design.
I
based
have a
purely on
take.
how it looks.
I think we should all make characters we simp for, and I think we should rank each other's simp lists.
Oh, you're right. We should
Ooh,
do us three, and we each pick 10 characters we simp for, or
dude,
probably
I don't
less.
know.
Let's do five. Let's
Yeah,
do five
I'm like
characters
I
we
don't
simp
have
for.
10 characters.
Uh,
I might have 5.
so
That's
don't
tough.
judge me when I put certain characters on that list, okay?
I think we should do 10, and if Connor doesn't have 10, that's okay.
Yeah, Becca, you can. Yes, Becca,
I'll just
you
have
can
less
join the
than 10.
simp list. You can join the simp list. Becca, join VC right now. Becca, join VC right now. Get in here. Join the VC, Becca. Don't be a coward.
Come on, Becca.
Becca, get in here. Jack wants in too. That's fine. Jack, join the VC right
Yeah,
now.
come on, Jack, coward.
Coward. Cowards, the both of you. Join VC right now and fuck it. We'll get a list together and we'll do that shit tomorrow.
Oh God, there she
Anyway,
is.
Becca's here?
Maybe
Becca, you madman. Becca, you
this
madman.
really has spiraled out of control, huh?
Yeah. Why is there why is there chocolate cake shake in our fucking random shit in VC? Becca, we can't hear you, or at least I can't.
Yeah, I can't hear you. What are people complaining about?
Is that Jack? I hear somebody saying complaining about shit.
What?
Somebody said, "What are people complaining about?"
Oh yeah, that's me. It's
That was you.
yeah.
Becca said, "I hate this." She's doing the random shit in VC. Becca, you can't talk shit about the place we put things in and then not expect us to be like, just fucking join us, coward, you know?
These people are.
Becca has left the building.
It is an absolute miracle that some of these people are actually in college because they are cataclysmically stupid.
Shit, okay. I'll be on whenever he lets me out of the car. I can get my desktop. Understandable. I'm gonna end the stream now.
Cool.
Because this has turned into a shit show. Right at the end.
Awesome. Thanks, gamers.
Thank you guys for watching, and
What a wonderful world.
as Connor would say, I'm the horse. Good night.